To pay taxes or not to pay taxes? That's not much of a question. We hate taxes. In fact, we pay smart people lots of money to avoid paying taxes. So what can you do to make the most of your money and pay the least amount of taxes? One way is by making a pre-tax contribution. The premise of the pre-tax contribution is to not pay taxes on all your income today, especially if you're in a high tax bracket. Defer your taxes. Pay them in retirement when you'll be in a lower tax bracket. That's the American way. Make the most money and pay the least amount of taxes. How does the pre-tax contribution work? Say your annual salary is around $50,000. If you were to contribute $3,000, you would be living on $47,000, but you only have to declare and pay taxes on $47,000. If you still think your taxes are too high, you can contribute more. If you were to contribute $5,000, you would lower your taxable income to $45,000, and you would lower your taxes all by yourself. But sadly, you're just deferring your taxes. As Benjamin Franklin once said, nothing is certain in this life but death and taxes. If your pre-tax account was to grow to $400,000 and you withdrew the entire $400,000 in 1 year, you're probably going to be in a pretty high tax bracket. But if you only withdraw $10,000 to $15,000 and you have very little other income, you're probably going to be in a pretty low tax bracket. That's the beauty of the pre-tax contribution. You're in charge of your taxes, both at contribution time and distribution. The more you contribute today, the lower your taxes are. But you got to be careful. You don't want to withdraw too much and push yourself into that next tax bracket. The second way that you can make the most of your money and pay the least amount of taxes is by making a Roth contribution. The Roth says, pay your taxes now. Why would you pay your taxes now? Well, if you're young and you're in the lowest tax bracket of your life, lock it in. But the main benefit of the Roth contribution is you'll get your earnings tax-free. You won't be deferring them. You will be getting rid of them. The power of the Roth is its compounding effect. Einstein was rumored to have said that compounding was the eighth wonder of the world. How does compounding work? If you were to put $1 in your retirement plan, what do you want that dollar to do? Make $1. Grow. Make $1, make $1, make $1, make $1, make $1. My money making money for me. Compounding. The Roth says, pay taxes on this little dollar. Get all of these tax-free. But there's a catch. There's always a catch. To get these dollars tax-free, you must have had your Roth for 5 years. You don't have to contribute to it for each and every of those years. Your first year will start the clock. And you've got to be at least age 59 and a half. The Roth works a little like this. If you were to take $2,000 and contribute to your Roth account for the next 40 years, you would have contributed and paid taxes on $80,000. If during that time your account grew at around 7%, it would be above $400,000. That $80,000, that can come out. You've already paid taxes on it. They can't tax you twice. The $320,000, that's going to come out tax-free. So, which one should you choose? The Roth or the pre-tax? Do you want to pay your taxes now or later? Or would you like to decide how much to pay in taxes? There's a third option. You can play both sides of this coin. You can make a pre-tax contribution today and lower your taxes, and you can make a Roth contribution. Get tax-free money tomorrow. In fact, if you have both accounts at retirement and you decided to withdraw $25,000 from your Roth account, have it wired to your bank account, withdraw $25,000 from your pre-tax account, have it wired to your bank account, you're going to have $50,000. But now it's tax time. You only have to declare and pay taxes on the $25,000 that came out of that pre-tax account. Both of these contributions can be made through an IRA or, if available, through your company plan. They have restrictions on how much income you can make and how much you can contribute to them, so you're going to have to do a little research. And you may need to talk to a tax advisor or a financial consultant to help you find your sweet spot where you make the most of your money and pay the least amount in taxes. Thank you.